Hey guys, welcome to a really interesting and fun Christmassy plugin. So the idea of this plugin is you get a spruce sapling and eventually you can upgrade it into a big Christmas tree after gathering resources and getting presents from under the tree. And as you can see, there's some nice particle effects as well. This is the third stage, and this is the fourth and final stage. So you can see it's a bit bigger and it's got a nice little glowstone lamp on the top. So there is a maximum amount of trees you can build per player in the config file. We'll go through that later, but it's set at 3 by default. So let's build my third and final tree, and I can show you how this plugin works. So if we pop a spruce sapling down and run over to the crafting bench, we need to create one of these Christmas crystals. So to make that, you get 4 diamonds in a cross shape like that and an emerald in the middle, and then you have one. So fly back over to this. Let me just kill those nasty slimes. They're gone. Good. So you right click it and it will tell you in chat what you need. So as you can see, there's a particle effect and a present has spawned. There should be a skin on that, but my internet's being really slow because I'm back at home, so the texture hasn't loaded, but it should look a lot like this. So if we fly over here, we need 1 diamond. So if we right click with the correct materials, you will see that there is a sound in chat, a particle effect, so this sound might get rather annoying. I can hear that through my headphones. So if we right click one more time, it will grow into the first stage. There's the texture now. So if we right click, there we go. Some nice fireworks as well. And if we right click again, it will tell me what we need. Another present has spawned, so you can change how often they spawn, which is really cool. Such a cool plugin. So what do we need? 30 snowballs, 3 diamonds, some blaze powder. I'm so sorry for this noise. It must be quite awful. And let's grab these because we will need them later, in fact. And 30. Yeah. So prepare to hear the noise 30 times. That must be rather annoying. So let's right click it and it will go into this stage. There we go. Nice fireworks, and will another present spawn, hopefully. And if we right click again, this is the final stage, so we need 5 diamonds. You know what, I'm going to turn off the music for this because I know how annoying it can be. So glowstone dust, 16 of that, and some gold nuggets. There we go, nicely done. So music and sounds, I can turn that back up a bit to 20, that's fine. So if we right click it one more time, it will turn into the tree at the end. And there we go. So if I just clear my inventory like that and butcher all these slimes and right click a present, we will see what we get. So okay, so you've got to wait for the skin to appear. It should be fine for you, it's just my rubbish internet. There we go. So I got an iron helmet, and over here sponge, and ooh, a sponge, haven't seen that in ages, and a gold ingot. So that is the plugin. It's super cool. I've never seen something like this before, but it's just a bit of fun for all your players to see if they can do the Christmas tree challenge. So that is it. You can we're going to go in the config file now, I should say, and have a look at how you can edit things. So it's pretty straightforward. Let's hop in there now. So here we are in the Xmas folder. As you can see, there are 3 things in here. So you don't want to touch this or this really. This is just the languages, so you can change that if you want to. ru.yml. Wow, I don't understand any of that in Cyrillic. So let's go into Xmas. Trees is just a store of all the data to do with trees and levels and who owns it and whatnot. So if we go into the config, we will be able to change the local language, obviously enable the plugin, and this bit is really cool. So you can keep this plugin all year round, and when it hits a certain date, it will stop working. So by default this was the 15th of January, I think, so it didn't work straight away. I had to change it to a date in the future, then it will work. You can also use a resource back. I think that should be pack, to be honest, but yeah, that gives the presents under the tree a really nice texture. And down here there is luck, so that's disabled to begin with, so not every present will give you something, which you can change down here. Obviously make sure you type it in correctly, whichever item you want. So we could go with iron, and there's a list here, iron ingot, for example. I think that might already be, yeah, that's already there, so something like that. And then down here is to do with the trees. So you can change the gift cooldown of the trees, which is really cool. And you can change how many items it takes to actually level up the tree. So let's say instead of gold ingot, you could change this to iron ingot. You can really customize it if you really wanted to. I mean, it's fine how it is. Maybe a bit less than 30 snowballs. So that is really how you edit the config file. It's very, very simple to use. Make sure with the date, it says up here, is the day first and then the month. So any Americans, don't get confused that this might be the wrong way round. So make sure you set that correctly, that the month is the second value, not the first. It might not work if you do it the incorrect way. So watch out for that. And I think the rest is fairly straightforward. So subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you next time.